Hi everyone, it's Soraya. In this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes of one of my painting sessions, from the first idea to the final piece. What started as a clear plan quickly shifted into something unexpected, and the journey became just as important as the outcome. You'll see the moments of uncertainty, the changes in direction, and the process of letting go of an original idea to allow something more honest to emerge. This piece is about trust, exploration, and learning when to stop. I'm glad you're here to experience it with me. So I started this painting with a clear idea in my mind. Well, at least I thought it was clear. I had a vision of where I wanted it to go, and I jumped in with that confidence you get at the very beginning when everything still feels possible. But pretty quickly, I realized it wasn't working. The composition felt off, and the energy wasn't there, and no matter how much I tried to force it, the painting just wasn't cooperating. This video is condensed because that part took a long time, longer than I expected. There was a lot of stopping, reworking, painting over things, and questioning whether I should even keep going. That's the part of the process we don't always see, the quiet frustration, the back and forth, the moments where you're not sure if you're fixing something or making it worse. Eventually, I let go of the original plan, not all at once, but little by little. Once I stopped trying to make the painting become what I first imagined, things did start to shift. The piece began to find its own direction, and my job became less about controlling it and more about responding to what was already there. From that point on, the process felt more fluid. I wasn't fighting the canvas anymore. I was working with it. Just jiggling, nothing very technical about it at all. Just trying to leave some of that background in there as well as I'm doing that. As always, I always step back as I'm stopping just to make sure that I'm liking what I'm seeing. As I continued, my focus became creating something beautiful, something I would genuinely be happy with when I stepped back. And interestingly, looking back now, I can see several moments where I could have stopped. There were stages where the painting already felt complete, where it had a certain freshness or balance that really worked. If I had walked away then, it would have been a strong piece of artwork. But I didn't stop. And I think that says a lot about how hard it can be to let go, especially when you're attached to an original idea. Sometimes I get so close to a piece that I lose perspective. I keep pushing because I'm still trying to make it match that first vision, even when the painting itself is asking for something different. This process ended up being a really good reminder for me, a lesson in knowing when to stop, in trusting the moment you're in, instead of chasing the one you imagined at the beginning. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means paying attention. It means recognizing when something is already working and having the confidence to leave it alone. As the painting came together, the colors really began to take over. What started out muted and uncertain slowly shifted into something much more vibrant. I wasn't aiming for brightness at first, but once I gave myself permission to move away from the original idea, the palette opened up. The colors felt alive, bold, but still layered, still intentional. They brought an energy to the piece that hadn't been there in the beginning, and that shift was exciting to witness. I worked using a mix of tools throughout the process. Alongside a few brushes, I relied heavily on a sponge. I love how a sponge allows the paint to move in a less controlled way. It creates texture and softness at the same time, and it forces me to respond rather than overthink. There's something freeing about using tools that don't allow for perfection. They help me loosen up and stay present, especially when I feel myself getting too tight or attached to a specific outcome. The clouds in particular became a turning point for me. The dramatic sunset clouds really spoke to me as they developed. They weren't planned, but once they appeared, they became the emotional center of the piece. There's something about that moment in the sky just before the light fades, where everything feels intense, fleeting, and honest. I leaned into that feeling, letting the movement and contrast guide the rest of the painting. At that stage, I wasn't thinking so much about whether the piece was right or wrong. I was listening, watching, responding. The painting felt like it was telling me what it needed, and my role was simply to support it instead of directing it. That's often where the most meaningful work comes from me, when I stop trying to impress or control it and just allow myself to create. This process also reminded me how important it is for me to stay true to myself as an artist. I always feel that the need to keep creating original work that reflects who I am and where I'm at. That doesn't mean every piece has to be perfect or even successful, but it does need to be honest. When I stray too far from that, when I chase an idea because I think I should, I can feel it immediately in the work. There's vulnerability in allowing a painting to change direction. It means accepting that your first idea might not be the best one, and that's not always easy. But growth rarely happens when we cling too tightly. This piece reminded me that originality doesn't come from forcing something new. It comes from paying attention to what resonates, what moves you, and following that instinct, even when it leads somewhere unexpected. By the end, this painting felt complete, not because it matched my original plan, but because it felt resolved, it felt true, and that, for me, is always the goal. Not perfection, not control, just honesty, movement, and connection. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this unfold with me. I truly appreciate you being part of the process. If anything in this piece or in the journey behind it resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications of any of my new videos. There's also a new button called Hype. It doesn't cost you a thing. It just tells YouTube that you liked my video, and they'll show it to other art lovers. So thank you. Okay, as promised, here are the colors that I used in this painting. Liquitex Prism Violet Amsterdam turquoise green, Liquitex cadmium yellow deep hue, Liquitex vivid red orange, Artist Loft crimson, Liquitex titanium white, Amsterdam light blue, sky blue light, Liquitex light blue permanent, Pebeo Studio Payne's gray. Okay, so this has come a long way from the original, but I do love the way it's looking now. I think this is it. I'm not adding anything. I'm not changing anything else. I'm very happy with the way it's all looking. Love that dramatic sky there. And there's so many colors here. It is beautifully colorful. Click on the link you see now to see more of my tutorials, and up-close images are coming up.